Welcome back to Touch of Faith podcast. And I want to just talk about confidence. You got to have confidence and believe in yourself. Just like when you wake up in the morning and you get dressed and put your clothes on and wash up or whatever your daily routine is, eat. You got to have faith and confidence in yourself. You got to believe in yourself. You can't just say, oh, my life is hell and I'm tired of this and get it soaked in your brain and just all kind of that's what causes stress, depression, and anxiety.
That's
You
right.
know, you just gotta get your mind out of that mindset. You gotta change. I know it's hard. It's really hard for you to believe that it will change because you've been through so much of hell in your life till you believe like it been like this all my life. It's not gonna change. Change can happen. You gotta rewire your thoughts.
Definitely that. If you don't rewire your thoughts and the way you think, listen here, you killing your spirit before you give your spirit a chance to even to prosper and change and sprout and go into the positive energy that you need. And that's something that a lot of times we do as a people. We kill our faith before we even get it started. And that's something that we got to overcome. Because listen here, without the work of faith, listen, is dead. And that's something that we better wake up and realize today, because a lot of us, man, we ain't doing what we supposed to do, man, to help these the young ones, the younger generation, man. They looking forward to us helping them.
No guidance.
They hungry for that.
Yeah.
But we're not there for them like we should be. And we got to start changing the way we think, the things we do, and how we show them the way to what they need to do to be successful. Look, spiritually first and then physically. Because if they don't know the spiritual side of what they should be doing, physical, of course, physically, they not going to know nothing.
I remember growing up and they used to say, they used to care for all the children, all the kids. It wasn't no selfish to say, they ain't my kids. I don't care what nobody else kids do.
That's right.
We got to break out of that mindset. And some people don't have anybody. So they need someone to just give them good advice.
That's right.
So if you telling yourself negative advice, how can you help somebody else? It's time to start helping other people and stop being so selfish and worried about your depression. It's much more than depression out here. It's living a life. Yeah, life be lifing. Anything can happen. You could just buy you a new car and your tail light might go out. Stuff happen. You might buy a new car and your battery die. It's not like, oh, my life is coming to an end because one problem just popped up. You just got to stay focused. You got to stay believing. The main thing for this podcast and for this topic today is don't give up. Just keep being obedient and always believe and have faith in yourself and be humble. It's like he said, it's got to go hand in hand. You got to be humble, then obedience follow with that.
That's right.
You got to understand this, because if you don't get it, and you don't listen, you're gonna keep getting the same results. Because evidently, if you're going through hating your life and stuff like that, because you're not changing your mindset,
That's right.
and you say, "Oh, I did change," you're not putting in the work to change, like muscles.
That's
like
right.
he was just saying, muscles.
Mhm.
Your muscles is not gonna form in a day.
That's right.
You're gonna have to keep pushing, keep working out to form your muscles.
Mm-hmm. That's right. And in order, look, to become more humble within yourself, what I'm saying, you got to take the time out your day, what I'm saying, and do the things that you need to do to make yourself humble. And then once you make yourself humble, by your actions, what I'm saying, taking the time out to just meditate, like we said, meditate.
Whatever suits you. Like if you want to work out, if you want to watch some positive stuff on TV or on the internet, that helps me out a lot. I listen to something positive that live, because the way God work is God first. Just ask God.
That's
God,
right.
help me to get this feeling out of my chest. Guide me, and He will put something. You could Google it and just say, what helps with depression? What helps with anxiety? What helps with whatever you're going through? It's on the internet. It's on YouTube. You just gotta say, okay, today I just feel like I want to learn how to be obedient. And it will show you. It will be a video. It will be something that help lift you up. You want to learn how to be humble. It's steps that you can take. Make effort.
That's
The
right.
main thing what we trying to say, make effort. Don't just say, oh, my life been here. I hear this all the time from people. And I say, how can we get through with these people if their mind are already set on, I don't want to be here anymore. And I'm tired of it. And nothing you could say can help me.
That's
and
right.
nothing, and I don't believe it because
That's right.
you
can't
not
think that way.
no.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you think in a negative aspect, like we already said, you killing yourself before you even get started.
Absolutely.
You know? And that's not what we want to do. That's not what we're doing here. Because we want to look like prosper in every form we can. You know, because that's when God created us here to come here on earth. He wanted us to, even though we had to toil, we still got to prosper.
Yes.
You know, we got to look. We got to be the people we need to be to help each other. It's like a chain. Yeah. One chain helps the next chain. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we want to do, y'all.
And just like it's good, it's evil. So you got to take the good
with the evil.
Unfortunately, with the bad. So you would know the steps to take. Say, okay, something bad happened to me. I'm not going to do it that way no more.
That's right.
So I constantly learn obedience every day. It's a lifestyle, and just like being humble. You can't just go off on people because they made you upset. At work, at home, in the streets and stuff like that. You gotta find some kind of solution to help you with your attitude, your thoughts, and how you feel, how people treating you. You gotta sometimes you could be right.
That's right.
You could be right, and somebody disrespect you, but if you humble and you obedient, God will take care of those people for you.
That's right. He'll open their eyes to understand.
He will. He will help you. God will put that work in for you. You only got to put your hands on the soul.
That's right.
Last but not least, I wrote this, and hopefully you can talk about it after I get through. When you change your life and people still don't like you, seeking approval is natural. You no longer have to fit the role that is signed for me, but looking for it from people who wants to owe you will stall your progress. Live by example instead of trying to convince others. I let my results speak. I found change, friends. I surround myself with people who celebrate my evolution and encourage my growth. I seek therapy through grief of losing relationships through my transition. And I'm staying true.
That's right.
I wrote that earlier. How you feel about that? I mean,
that's precisely true. The people you surround yourself around, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be the way your lifestyle is gonna turn out.
That's right.
You know, and surrounding yourself around negative energy, you already know what's gonna happen. You know, so what we want to do is, like we said, surround ourselves around things that's gonna motivate us, that's gonna encourage us. You know, help us get strong, help us get back on the right path. The path we know we're supposed to be on, rather than the path we know we shouldn't be on.
Can I say that? 90% of the time, when people do go through trauma and stuff like that, they be around another person that's doing trauma.
That's
like
correct.
Main thing I want to say, me and was kicking about earlier. Birds of a feather
flock together. That's true.
They flock together. So if your energy is bad and off, you don't need to be with somebody else's energy bad and off.
I mean,
why would you be around somebody that hate life just like you, or make your life worse by doing stuff for you to be like, oh, my people put me out, or why you keep going back to that? If you know they mistreat you, or they talk about you, or they don't mean you no good, but you steady going back. What, like?
Right. What sense does that make?
It don't make sense. And if you got a brain and you care and love yourself, you won't put yourself in that situation. We all been in situations that we made mistakes and go back to the wrong person. But after a certain while, you gotta know,
That's right.
like, I gotta change. This person do so much of stuff to me to hurt me,
Mm-hmm.
and I keep taking them back. That's relationship, friendship. I'm speaking on the whole 180 of life.
Mm-hmm. That's insanity, whether you know it or not.
Exactly.
You know, you
Just
keep
doing
going
the
back.
devil's work.
Mm-hmm. Going back, doing something with somebody and expecting different results, and you still keep getting the same situation. You know, so sometimes you just gotta look. You gotta cut that cord. You know, with that particular person and move on. Like we said, you gotta surround yourself around positive people, positive places. You know what I'm saying? Do positive things in your life.
And like I said, you got to seek therapy. You know, it can be grief of anything like that in relationships through your transition. That was the last part of what I was saying. You're gonna lose some people that you really love.
That's right.
It ain't got to be death.
This journey that you on, you're gonna lose some people, like he said. Everybody not gonna look stick around, but you can't worry about that. The ones that's true to you and true to God, them the ones that you need in your corner.
That's right. And last but not least, um, you're not gonna fit the role that they want assigned for you. You're not gonna fit it. So when you change, you gotta know that people gonna say, "Oh, how you change? I remember what you did back in 1999."
Meaning they gonna hold your past.
They gonna hold your past, and you was a drug addict. You was this. You was that. They don't have a hell or a heaven to put you at to even judge you. So you gotta just focus on your journey.
That's right.
Focus on your life to make it better. Because when you make it better, you making yourself happy. A lot of people don't want to see you happy. A lot of people don't want to see you joy. But when you start being happy and joy, you're not gonna worry about the other people. You're not gonna worry about their opinions because you living in a happy place right now. This is real life what we kicking to y'all about. I hope y'all taking notes. I hope y'all understand at least a couple parts of this of letting go.
That's right.
Let go of animosity. Let go of anger. Forgive. Don't forgive people for them. Forgive them for yourself so you won't have that hatred. You don't have to deal with nobody no more. You ain't got to talk to nobody. You ain't got to text nobody. You ain't got to follow them. You can block them. Whatever makes you happy. But at the end of the day, be happy with yourself within. Because I see a lot of people that I will walk up to and say, hello. Mm-hmm. One day they might say hello, and the next day they might not say a word. That's called humble. I don't say, okay, I'm done with you. You want to play that? No, I don't do that. Because I know something ain't right in their mind.
That's right.
It could be a mental illness, or they could be going through something.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to accept people for who they are.
That's right.
I just got to be who I am.
That's right.
And stay humble
and obedient.
And that's all I'm trying to say to y'all. Of course, I'm facing a lot of stuff in my life just like my brother, but you're not going to see us act on it.
That's right.
And they try to push us. Like I told one of my friends today, I said, I was at a meeting and I said, I laugh, joke, but I do not play.
That's right.
You're not going to play with my emotions. You're not about to play with my mental, make me have anxiety attacks. You're not about to make me feel. All you got to do is show me. Matter of fact, people just know me anyway, but they look in my eye just like people know your energy. The energy is real.
That's right.
Your energy is real. My energy is real. They already know we not with that garbage.
That's right.
Even if they try, they try, and they just see on our face. They look at us in our eyes and they say, "Oh, them brothers, they serious about what they doing."
That's right.
We are serious. We are dedicated, and that's why we doing this for everybody to see. It's a transition that y'all watching.
That's right.
You want to close out with anything, big brother?
I hope somebody got something out of this today, because we all need to humble ourselves, like we said, and be obedient, because these two things right here, these are the starts of our transition for all of us. You know what I'm saying? And I hope everybody is doing okay, well, And I hope y'all got a positive frame of mind right now, you know, and have an open mind about what we talked about today.
Please, I've been hearing so many people tell me, "Oh, we gotta pay for Touch of Faith on YouTube to subscribe?" No, it's free. It's free to like. It's free to subscribe. Please subscribe Touch of Faith podcast.
Yep.
You're going to get what you need out of Touch of Faith, and we're going to keep coming with hot topics about everyday life, everyday struggles. We're not changing up for nobody because everybody living some kind of problem that we talking about, because I know I do, and I'm not ashamed to say it. And this is therapy. And sometimes you need a moment of therapy in your life and positivity in your life to listen to somebody that experienced. Me and him not telling you something just about a book. We telling you something that we really live. So it only take a touch of faith.
And
we love y'all.
We love y'all.
Peace.
Peace.